I was on an employee that shot people.
Take it. Okay.
Motherfucker is just racist. Just flat out racist.
He posted on Facebook last night, and he came to work all weird.
Boss man makes black jokes, everything. My name is Black Jerry.
But I just remember looking up and I saw Jerry with the gun. He did one of these and pulled the trigger at my dad.
I really hope y'all do.
Man films chilling videos before doing the unthinkable. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Body cam. Hey, another body cam video. This one seemed a little bit crazy. I saw the title and I saw the thumbnail and I was like, you know, I just did another body cam video recently. I'm gonna get back to doing it again. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We just hit 4 bands. Appreciate y'all for the 4 bands. We're on our way to 5. Let's get straight into the video.
She been comment me.
In Clinton Township, Michigan, an
man.
employee films his morning commute to work, ranting about alleged racism, bullying, and mistreatment by his coworkers. The last thing they ever expected was for him to enter the workplace armed with a gun and murder on his mind.
The kid didn't look like he had a care in the world.
I wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. Hey.
That he just did any of that.
The following is based on official police.
Hey, I can't really get through the whole video. I'm not sure because it's a long video. I got somewhere to be. I got something to do for y'all, you know? So I'll get through as much. I won't pause as much. I'll try not to talk.
Records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On the morning of January 9th, 2018, 25-year-old construction worker Jerry Motley Jr. begins recording on his way to the office.
Damn, 25?
So, now we're recording. I'm gonna tell you, like I told these motherfuckers, like, they just did, like, outrageous, racist bullshit. It's like time and time I come into work, just racist. Just flat out racist. There's no giving. Dude used the word like a million times. Boss man makes black jokes, everything. My name is Black Jerry.
Oh
I'm
my.
the lowest paid in the company. Been there for a year. Pretty much bullshit. And I got a best friend that works there too. So it's like, even my best friend sat there and pointed out a branch, like, oh, Jerry, which one you want to be hanged from? Him and Johnny. It's like, y'all.
That ain't your best friend, my nigga. That's not your best friend. That's not your, if I heard that wrong, let me know. But his best friend said which one? That's not your best friend.
It's like, think like, doesn't like click. Like, y'all are ignorant. Y'all just think money is the power of everything. Really, a weapon is the power of everything. I'm just basically saying you guys. And I really hope y'all do that.
Minutes later, Jerry arrives at his workplace. He parks his car and calmly heads toward the front door as he'd likely done every workday for the past year. But this time, tucked into a hoodie pocket underneath his jacket, is a fully loaded pistol.
Lock it. Where's Tom?
He's shot. I don't know.
Look and see. Oh, God, he is.
911, where is your emergency?
I need an ambulance immediately at Reliable Fence. I was on an employee that shot people.
Where is the person that shot him?
I don't know. We have 4 rooms back there, and when I'm in a locked room, I need
Okay.
police and I need an ambulance fast.
Okay, where I have everybody coming. Where is the victim?
He's right next to me, and I don't know who else
Okay,
he
is he-
shot. Who else did he
All right,
shoot?
is he breathing?
Yes, he's breathing.
Okay, where is he shot?
In the chest.
Ooh.
Okay, do we have anything to put on the wound?
He's got his glove against it now.
Okay.
Just stay still.
You-
Is that shot?
All right, who's the person?
He shot my brother.
Oh my, it's a family. Smith and Wesson. Woo!
I have 2 people shot.
Okay, where's the other?
Brother, he's trying to leave. I need police now.
The dispatcher requests information about the suspect's car, but the woman on the line is unable to answer as someone delivers a crushing confirmation.
You mean my brother's shot?
Ma'am, take it. Okay, ma'am, take a deep breath. Ma'am, we have everybody coming, okay? Ma'am, somebody get on the phone with me, please. Ma'am, hello?
Damn.
Ma'am, hello?
Black Jerry?
This nigga wasn't lying? Even after death, Black Jerry?
As more calls reach dispatchers, they're able to learn from other employees that the suspect fled the scene in a gray Saturn.
It's a black male. He works with us. I don't know. He posted on Facebook last night, and he came to work all weird.
Okay. Listen, we got everybody coming to help you. Take a deep breath. What's his name?
Jerry Motley.
But no, tell him the name y'all call him.
He shot Tom? What the? I have one
Conscious
person
and
that's
breathing?
conscious and breathing that shot. He's standing right
Okay.
behind me.
All right. And what about the other person?
Other person's on the ground, looks like he's dead.
The Clinton Township Police Department arrived to the shocking aftermath of Jerry's rampage. One victim, Angelo Joe McCauley III, was treated by paramedics at the scene and transferred to McLaren Hospital with multiple gunshot wounds. In a back office, the business owner, 61-year-old Thomas Edward Batke, was found face up on the tile floor in a pool of blood with a fatal gunshot wound to the head. The murder weapon,
Black Jerry. He came in that bit pulling, huh? Oh my days.
a semi-automatic pistol, was found near his legs, containing 7 unspent rounds. Several employees were brought into the police station and asked to describe for detectives exactly what happened.
We all gather in Tom's office in the morning to find out what we're doing for the day, and just kind of talk and see what's going on. And Jerry was just acting really weird this morning.
In what way? Was he not talking to people?
No,
he normally does?
No, yeah, just not talking. And his buddy Jeff in the other room was like his best friend, And Jeff said hi to him, and he's like, and just walked away, just mumbled something and walked away. I'm like, okay, that's weird. Well, anyways, we're all in Todd's office to find out what's going on, and all of a sudden we're like, just.
That's the nigga that said, point at a tree and said, is this the one you want to hang from? Or something like that. Best friend, right?
Thinking like, where's Jerry at? And then all of a sudden we seen the back door open, and then Jerry walks out like this.
Jerry pulls the gun out and says, "You motherfucker, I told you to stop with me." Blam, shots once.
I've been to shooting range. I know what it smells like when you shoot a gun. I'm like, what the? He shot Angelo. You can hear Angelo hit the ground.
Lori, the deceased owner's sister, described what happened next.
I can play it in my mind. Into my view came Angelo, and he's like this, and he goes, "My God, that hurts." And Jerry was there, and I said, "What the hell? What's going on?" Because I heard the sound. Was a cat gonna firework? I mean, never in a million years. And he turned and he went this way through the door, and the door slammed and boom, boom against the door. And I was trying to push against the door, and I couldn't. I'm like, "What is going on?" Because I could hear it all against the door.
When he shot Joe, he was still going after Joe. He didn't have any intentions on going in the office because he was walking past the office. And I think that's when Dylan was right there and jumped on him. But when he was walking past the office, I could have sworn I heard him say, "I'm sick of this bull."
No, you heard him right. You heard the nigga right.
Dylan then attempted to stop Jerry from firing the gun again.
I grabbed both of his wrists and threw him up against the wall, and I couldn't hold him forever, and I knew that. I held him for about 20 seconds, and then he found a way into the office, and Tom, at the time, my boss, the second guy that got shot, he was trying to lock the door.
It was then that Jeff jumped in to help, but the struggle spilled over into the owner's office.
They moved into the office, and he still had the gun, and I looked, and my dad, since Jeff was on him, my dad saw that, and he went to grab his arm and try to get control of it so no one else got shot. And then I saw that, and they were leaning on my dad's desk. So I jumped on Jerry, and I put him in a chokehold. And I don't know where my dad was. I know he was in there somewhere, but I just remember looking up, and I saw Jerry with the gun. He did one of these and pulled the trigger at my dad.
Oh my day, you saw your dad get shot in the head. I feel for you. Nobody should ever go through that. Ever go through seeing a family member like pass away in real time. I don't know what's worse. Seeing it or like even you being right behind a door, you can't get through the door and you feel like you can stop it, like the lady, like his sister.
Then after that, Jerry had the gun like this, and he shot it at the wall, and then he ended up dropping it. I don't know if it was because I was still choking him, so I don't know if he was losing consciousness. Then after that, him and Jeff just fell to the ground. in the doorway. And I remember looking up to the right, and I just saw my dad laying there. I could tell he was almost passed out because he started gagging. I kind of let off because I didn't.
At 61 not too old either.
I didn't want to kill him, you know what I mean? But I sat there telling him, I was like, you just killed my dad. Because I knew right away when I saw him laying there that there was no...
Did he say anything after you said that?
No.
Did he?
No, I got up. Since I was the first one to get up, I walked out front because I didn't know what to do. Because I deep down, I knew what happened, but I didn't know what to do.
It was then that Jerry, just as casually as he entered, made his way back to his car. However, he didn't make it far. Just 1 mile down the road from the business, Jerry lost control of his vehicle, slamming into the rear of a flatbed truck. Despite not wearing a seat...
Damn! Oh my goodness! He survived?
Belt, he survived, and was seen by the truck driver crawling out of a shattered window, fleeing on foot.
Well, Stan.
And it's just crazy because, like, this morning I was asking what was wrong with Jerry, and, you know, Jeff told me, did you read his Facebook status?
The night before the shooting took place, Jerry took to Facebook, leaving a cryptic post that hinted something dark was lingering in his mind.
All right, let's read it. Money doesn't mean anything to me. Why respect is more important since you like to throw dirt on my name, make me look bad. It's not cool. Y'all laugh in 2017. I cried in 2017. You can't talk to another human being like that. Are you dumb? Do you not know by that call by not calling, I think, calling me by my government name, LOL. BJ, Black Jerry, really? Come on, people. Let's highlight this. I do not have a government name. Goes by Jerry. Okay, I don't like when people type. Maybe he was mad. I don't like when it's hard for me to read when people don't use punctuation. You know what I mean? Because you just don't know when to take that breath. Now you sound like you don't know how to read. I know how to read, motherfucker. Jerry Motley, every time I turn around, it's always getting blamed for something. What do you expect? Are you a disgrace? 2 white people, Caucasian, what? Caucasian, does it is professional anymore? Good night. Oh yeah, I didn't forget that little joke you said, the quote, of a black person watermelon, they would do anything you say as if it shakes the watermelon in front of my face. Damn, they shook watermelon in front of his face. It says you would do anything for watermelon. Okay. Says he shakes watermelon. The other employee that I cannot stand say, don't tell nobody, LOL. As he walked off, racist jokes are not funny. I put up with them for a year, for a year, for a whole family. No more. How dare you bring my ancestors into the argument that had nothing to do with them? Actually, it's me, black people mad when their ancestors was the one that...
Several incidents, writing, you can't talk to another human being like that.
Bro, I guess he was real mad because it's hard to read this nigga.
Then stating, I put up with it for a year, no more.
Like, I was reading it, and it was just like all the people that gave me a hard time and this, and that, and I think he's talking about Joe.
Was there a history of Joe giving him a hard time? I mean, that you saw.
All right. Joe is...
Fucking lying. Tell the truth. He's gone now.
Done a lot of things to everybody. Okay. He's grabbed me by my neck and, you know, choked me up one time at a job.
Joe the owner?
Nope. He's a worker.
Okay.
He's grabbed the owner's son by his neck and choked him up.
Oh, Joe is not the one. Is he the one who passed away?
Stupid little...
I thought Joe was the owner.
...in arguments, and he's done it to Jeff. And he always picked on Jerry.
Angelo is kind of a bully, really, honestly. He'll, like, flick cigarettes at you, he'll throw at you, he'll just do all types of stuff to, like, kind of tick you off.
Right.
And picks on Jerry the most, so I could see why he was the first one shot.
According to the owner's son, there may be a reason Joe hasn't yet been fired, despite the allegations of abuse by his co-workers.
Sounds like Joe's a big dude. He's not small.
Mm-hmm.
Is he that meathead? Is he that guy that's got to pick on everybody, flick cigarettes at everybody, call names?
Oh, yeah.
Has he been there a long time? Works for your dad?
Yeah. 17 years.
Wow.
My dad's known him since diapers. He's best friends with his dad. That's how That's why, I mean, Joe's caused fights around there in the past 7 years I've been there. Me and him butted heads a few times.
Does he keep his job because of the relationship between your dad and his dad?
Oh, yeah.
Why I think he shot Tom is because nothing happened. We've brought to Tom's attention that Joe is... Nobody likes Joe there. Everybody will tell you that. Nobody likes Joe here. We tolerate him. He's with everybody. You know, he's just a cocky dude, you know.
You just said which tree you want to get hung from and pointed at trees. Bro.
Just thinks it don't stink.
In part of Jerry's recording, filmed prior to the shooting, he made it clear why Joe was a target.
And Joe, the reason I shot Joe because you're just ignorant. You're the mixture of racist and ignorant. Always constantly yelling at me, telling me to do. I done did everything that you said, but you're still crying about everything.
Okay. This part right here, I don't condone none of this. I don't think there's a reason for none of this. This right here, nigga, it's your job. Leave. You talking about you tell me to do this. You still crying. That means I gotta kill you, right? That means I gotta shoot you, right?
Saying that I ain't worthless. What the hell am I doing in this company? You sat there and antagonized me that one day, and I told you to stop. Like, man, you got me up. Then the boss man's gonna defend you.
Have people gone to the owners about Joe and said, hey, things you gotta stop? I mean, he's basically an asshole.
Yeah, the last times, like the last situation Joe had with somebody was with me, is when he grabbed me up on my neck one time, and I told Tom, look, I'm either gonna quit, or you need to tell Joe, like, you're gonna do something for him, like get him help. And, you know, Tom told me I'm gonna tell Joe to take anger management. I said, you know what, all right, I'll get over it. We're all family, we all gotta work together. I've gotta put roofs over our heads.
So are they racist or not? Are y'all racist? I mean, one of the ladies just said black Jerry.
After wounding Joe, killing Tom, crashing his car, and fleeing on foot, Jerry was quickly apprehended when a Roseville police detective saw him running into a subdivision and successfully tackled him to the ground. He was then handcuffed by an officer with the Fraser Police Department, who later returned him to the custody of Clinton Township. He now sits with detectives who will hear a haunting confession regarding his motives for the brutal attack.
I got the job through my best friend. Okay, my best friend is Jeff. Pretty sure you talked to him. But it just, something just didn't really feel right. Like, cause then he started completely being that whole, just screaming and yelling at me if I get something wrong. Oh, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're worthless. The way he was acting towards me, and he was like, you would never get a raise here, you're just a piece of and you're...
That nigga was hating on your ass. Nigga, he saw competition.
And then every time we get in an argument, he reverts back to racism, and it's like I'm at a losing chance, and then whoever's with him, they're tagging along, they're laughing at the joke, so I'm just like a target. And it's just a constantly target every single day of my life.
Jeff, who explains he's known Jerry since high school, admits there was name-calling at the job site.
You know, there are times where, you know, there's racial slings back and forth, you know, he might say, or whatever, you know, or you know, he might say something about being white or something, you know. Everybody, even him, would shoot shots back, you know, it's just guys and guys, and then, like with me...
that's where I'm gonna stop you. Guys not being guys like that, nigga. What you talking about? You nigger. What? I'm just playing, man. I'm just being a guy. It's not being a guy. That's being racist.
Shit. He technically is one of the whitest black people I know. He doesn't really like his kind either, per se. I mean, I guess you'd say back in the day, he kind of acted like it didn't really offend him as much, you know, when we were younger, you know?
In parts of the recording made before the shooting, Jerry speaks directly to his best friend, Jeff.
Jeff, let me tell you something. You are the most best friend ever. The way you treated me when I first started at that company was overrage. Jumping around in the state truck, screaming, nick, 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 nick. Jerry, you ain't never gonna be nothing. My car broke down, so you had to come and get me. You just harassed me every single day. You harassed me about getting my car. When are you ever gonna get your car? I don't want to drive you. And all this other bull. If you ain't want to drive me, you ain't have to drive. But there's no point. I just sat there and you just screamed and yelled.
You also could have said, "Don't take me no more," too. That's also a possibility too, an option.
It's like, yeah, I'm the boss of you and all this other bullshit. I can't believe you.
Don't get me wrong, we all joke around. You know, it's a construction work. It's a bunch of guys.
Right.
You know.
He keeps saying it's bullshit. No, nigga, that's not joking. Bro, that's not joking. You don't joke around about stuff like that. So, all right, you have a daughter. She's retarded. Oh, shit. I gotta cut that out. She's Riri. Can I make fun of her? Because we're a bunch of guys, right? No, I can't. Because you would take that shit to heart. Let me get this shit. Let me get this shit real quick. Probably leave that part in. I can't say that one on YouTube.
Idiot, you know, excuse my language or whatever. You know, everybody picks on everybody.
All of my friends are Caucasian. All of them. And it's like I never in my life has been treated in a racial way really that bad. And it's like, it's not fair. And it's like, I even thought about like, maybe I should quit. But something inside of me was like, no, they can't get away. They can't get away with this. Like, this is not right. Y'all already broke through. Like, oh my God, it's nerve wracking. Just thinking about it, like, it's like, how do you treat another human being so bad and expect him to be perfectly fine with it when it's a constant thing when he told y'all multiple times to stop?
Jerry points to the nickname Black Jerry as a source of resentment. But employee Dylan shares their reasons for addressing him this way.
We do call him Black Jerry, but it's not because we're trying to be racist. We have multiple Jerrys that work with us. Okay. It's kind of just the easiest way.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, but at the same time, Black Jerry. Don't do that. Don't call me Black nothing. Don't do that. You know? Call me, what's his name? Jerry something? Call me Jerry too. Or call me JJ. Or call me J. Call me J-Dub. Call me something.
He never told us that he didn't like it, so.
I'm the only black person here. And like, I kind of like tried to bring it up to Tom, but Tom just like brushed it off. One morning I come in, and Tom, everybody's sitting there. They're just making black jokes. Oh, when you turn off the lights, you're going to see his teeth go. I'm like, that's not funny. He was like, and then they just, no apologies, just went on about their life. Like, are you serious? Like, that's bull.
Jerry shares a more specific example of something that happened between him and Joe.
Damn.
One day I was extremely pissed off, like I wasn't having a good mood. And for some reason, Tom sent me with Joe, and Joe was just being and I was like, dude, can you just leave me alone? So I kind of got pissed off, and I went in the truck. He's hitting the window while I'm in the truck, just terrorizing me. And Jeff was like, you know he's not going to stop. I was like, he just needs to leave me alone. And he's all laughing about it, thinking it's all funny.
Outrageous, screaming at me. Oh, if I get something wrong, oh shit, you should already know this. You've been here for at least 2 months. I have a disability.
I was literally about to say, he seems like he has a disability. I don't know if he's talking about how, like physical. I was thinking mental. He seemed like he has like a smaller mental disability, and that's probably the edge that made other people feel like they can get away with saying or doing things over him. He not gonna do nothing. He low-key kind of, you know, you can kind of, I feel superior to this human right here.
Do that? I know it now. Now that I've been there for a year. You say, oh, I'm just doing whatever Joe's doing to you. That's not right. That's some bullshit.
Multiple co-workers acknowledged that Joe was particularly harsh with Jerry, but still couldn't believe he would take it to this extreme.
Jerry was, I've had him over my house a few times, you know what I mean? We've hung out. He was a good kid. I mean, granted, I know Angelo, he gave him quite a bit of at work, but, I mean, Jerry's a little slow. So when you tell him to do something and he doesn't do it properly, you just got to keep telling him, you know what I mean?
Okay.
My dad's, to be honest, everybody's told my dad, you know what, Jerry's a good kid, but we don't think he's cut out for this kind of work. My dad agreed, but he didn't want to just dump Jerry off, you know what I mean? He wanted to help the kid. That's what he does with a lot of these people around here. He's trying to help them.
But he said that didn't he say that the owner was being racist too? He said he was being racist, right? We gotta unpack this. What's going on?
According to Tom's sister Lori, she encouraged her brother to fire Jerry, but Tom refused.
He's a little slow.
Who's that?
Jerry.
Okay.
And I said to my brother, Tommy, things are getting slower, the winter season, da-da-da, you can leave the kid what he needs. He needs a job. He did and you killed him?
Yeah.
Oh, Tom was great to him. You know, Tom could have canned him 6 months ago, you know what I mean? He just wasn't the best worker all the time, you know, again, he's just slow, you know, doesn't like the cold, you know, all this, so, but he was very patient with Jerry, and which is why I don't understand what...
When Tom was shot, did it look like he was the target of, was Jerry's intention?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because there's 4 of us there, and he could have went off and pop all of us.
Right.
If he wanted,
But
you know what I
he
mean?
specifically got his arm in,
and
pointed at Tom, and pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
Jerry continues his confession to investigators, sharing a specific incident regarding the owner, Tom.
Tom.
This is the meat and potatoes. Let's hear it out.
Started laughing, and he just turned to me. Oh, do you want to hear something funny? I'm like, not really, Tom. I really don't want to hear that funny. Oh, if you give a black person watermelon, he can do anything that you say. As he shakes the.
My dad wouldn't say that. Tom would never do that. Tom's not that man.
Watermelon in front of my face. So I'm like, wow. So Joe turns around after he leaves the room and tells me, Jerry, don't tell nobody what goes down over here. Immediately I thought to myself, like, yeah, because if I tell anybody, it's not gonna matter.
Okay, so I believe in what he's saying, because usually when someone's slow, you don't try and... Let me break it down. When someone's slower, you can say something to them or do something that's messed up really bad, and then just like, hey, you don't tell people stuff like that, okay? Don't go around saying that happened here to get away with it. He was like, let me try again. Usually when someone is slower, you will see, like, even in school, someone's slower, but you know, they're more advanced and slower people, so they're with us. And you'll see some people saying things and like, or picking on them, be like, don't tell nobody, or give me your food, you know. You're supposed to give me your food, and like kind of trick them or manipulate them, and then tell them at the end, like, okay, now don't tell your mom that I took your food. Don't tell the teacher I took your lunch, because you were supposed to, you know what I mean? Because you get 2 lunches because you're like special. So that's more realistic.
And I looked like he had a care
that he
in the
actually
world,
did that.
and he just did any of that. And I don't know why he shot my dad. My dad was nothing but good to him. There's no way he just randomly decided to just bring that gun into work. You know what I mean? He wouldn't just do that. He's that type of kid where he has to plan it. He doesn't just go with the flow. His brain just doesn't work that way. I just don't understand what pushed him this far today.
So you can't picture a specific event in the last few days or whatever. Okay.
Detectives also wondered if this was a sudden decision by Jerry or something he'd been planning for some time.
Where did you get the gun from? Gun shop. Have you ever shot it before today? Nope. Honestly, that's my first time ever shooting a pistol. How did you find out how to use it? YouTube. Okay. Yeah.
Jerry explains.
Damn! Get me off YouTube. YouTube is building lives and also taking lives.
He only purchased it 4 months ago after a heated argument with Jeff when they were returning from a job site.
All the way back, like we're screaming and yelling at each other. He pulled over. He was like, your attitude is ridiculous. I hate you. And at this point, I'm already crying. I'm emotional. I don't even know what to do. I'm pissed off, like, so I went to go talk to Tom about it. Tom was like, well, all you need to do is just listen to Jeff. I'm like, but he's screaming and yelling at me. He was like, are you doing what he's saying? I was like, but you don't have to scream and yell at me. I was like, I messed up once and he screamed and yelled at me. She was like, well, all I need you to do is listen to him. Brush it off like it wasn't nothing. So me, I went to the gun shop, got the gun, filled out the paper and all that. First time buying a gun. So I carried it once to work because it was the potential. But like that, I backed out because it was like, okay, maybe down the road it'll change.
Mm-hmm. Maybe things will get better, right?
Right.
I was treated unfairly.
Damn. This is why you gotta treat people. You don't know the capabilities that anybody or the mental fortitude anybody's going through, man. Treat everybody like a human. And for the racist people out there, I've posted a few racist videos on my channel. Y'all go look at the rest of my channel. If you're still here watching, go look at it. A lot of those people think that there's no consequences. Regardless of anything, if you dance on the line of racism, this can happen to you. I'm not saying this should happen to you, or because to me, this is just proving their point of, oh, you know, black people, you know? But at the same time, now you're mourning somebody. Is that what you want? Be racist or mourn somebody? I promise you now, back in that practice, that business that they're in, that company they're a part of, they gonna think twice before being racist. It's either gonna stop them or they gonna turn it up and say no more black people.
Damn, from the simple fact that you say everything about black people. You blame black people for all your problems, and you blame me for your problems. Jimmy, you ain't never gonna be nothing. Oh my God, you're a piece of... Oh, well, here you go. I know.
But as Jerry reveals, he had bigger plans than targeting just Joe and Tom.
Let me ask you this. If your plan to get back at these guys worked out perfectly, what would have happened?
100%, I probably would have been shot dead on the site.
That you would have been shot dead?
Pretty much.
Or you mean you would have shot all of them dead?
No, I had a different plan for my best friend. I would have shot my best friend in his 2 legs. Make sure he couldn't walk ever again.
I mean, that's not really how it works. You could take I think the place you want to take a bullet is in the thigh. That's the best place, like the back of the thigh. I think, right? Hamstring area. I'm not sure actually. I think if you get shot in, yeah, I think that's where you want. You don't want nowhere under your abs, because you'll bleed like, and then you don't want nowhere in the back, the spine area.
Pretty much
Worse.
From there, just let it role play.
I see head heart.
Did you want to kill everybody there but your best friend?
Pretty much everybody but my best friend.
You understand what happened today. You understand that. What you did was wrong. You know what you did was wrong.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact.
That is wrong to take a human life. You know that.
Yeah.
And you were intent on killing these people in the shop.
Yeah.
And you killed Tom. You shot him in the
Damn,
head.
he like, yeah.
And you took 2 shots at Joe. And your intentions were to kill him too.
What were you feeling when this was going on?
In my head, get him. Get Joe and go after everybody else.
But due to the quick intervention by his co-workers, Jerry was disarmed before he could harm anyone else. The only loss of life was that of his boss, Tom. Lori shares that outside of work, Tom took care of his wife, who's bound to a wheelchair and battling advanced stage 4 cancer.
Damn. So so what if he came to work talking about your wife? What if Black Jerry came in talking about your wife, talking about her cancer? She can't walk. She got cancer, no cure. Is that gonna be cool and be like, hey, it was a joke, and just move on? No. That's the same thing. Y'all be saying you can say anything, words or anything. If I make fun of your wife, it's not gonna fly. Why can't you make fun of my race? It shouldn't fly. You shouldn't have been dead though. You shouldn't have been shot. He's tripping. He's tripping off all of this. He needs to get life. He needs to get life. Because if he's doing this, I mean, come on. But yeah, I'm unbiased, man.
Did I ever in a million years think somebody would bring a gun in and shoot somebody? No. My brother, least of all. My brother played Santa for kids for people in nursing homes.
What does that mean? I don't like when people say certain things like this. I don't like.
My brother was no doubt the kindest man, and I wish he would have shot me instead of him. Chad, why didn't you take me instead? Why didn't you take me instead of Tommy?
Are you feeling any remorse for what you did today?
It's probably going to hit me later on, but as of right now, I'm just like, it happened. I can't control it. Yes, I do want to cry because, honestly, it could have been avoided. Yes. I know it was wrong. I know it could have went another way. But hey, it was my choice. As a human being, you make choices that you got to deal with. So now I have a body on my hand, and I'm probably going to be looking at a long time for this. So now I just rock.
Do you think you should be forgiven for this?
No.
What do you think that should happen to you?
Bury me, lock me up, leave me to rot. That's just the way it is.
Hey, he's sitting on it though. Hey, leave me to rot, bury me. I don't know. You know, I wonder if he didn't have family, because if you're like how you are and you don't have any family by you, he could be just like living alone in a little apartment or whatever. And you wake up, go to work. He went to work for 365 days to a place and was getting made fun of because he's slow. You know, everybody was saying fire him, fire him, fire him. Who's to say that he didn't hear any of that? First off, who's to say he wasn't what's it called? Now, he shouldn't have killed nobody, all this, you know, regardless, but it's just a crazy-ass situation.
According to court records, Jerry Motley Jr. was ultimately charged with homicide, first-degree murder, multiple theories, assault with intent to murder, weapon carrying with unlawful intent, and 2 counts of weapons felony firearm. A jury found him guilty on all...
Nigga, what the fuck kind of mugshot is this? Jerry, you need life. Jerry... You need life.
All counts, and on August 7th, 2025, he received a cumulative sentence of life in prison without parole.
Okay, because, yeah, that last shit
If
scared
you'd like
me. Hey, Jerry, get your ass some help, gang. I mean, you did what you did. You got pushed to the edge, but, like, quit, you know. Hey, man, appreciate y'all for watching. If you're still here, comment Jerry under. Comment Jerry. See y'all in the next one. I'm gone.